Hi, I wanted to talk to you today about Genesis Publications, which is a book publishing company which was begun in England in 1974 by Brian Roylance, and which is now continued by his son Nick Roylance, and they produce these wonderful books. I mean, this is a book of Chrissie Hynde's art, for example, beautiful paintings. This is a day in the life of Ringo Starr, of Ringo's life and photographs and the many, many people who adore him. Sir Richard, it should be actually. Eric Clapton, not yet Sir. Eric Idle, not yet Sir also. But I'm very happy for Michael Palin because I think it would have been wrong to make him a dame. This is the concert for George Harrison. The concert for George, which we did in the Albert Hall. This is a favourite book of mine, and it's by Derek Taylor. And it's called 50 Years Adrift. And it's Derek's story about how he found the Beatles in a Manchester cinema, kicked the door down and became their press officer. This, I Me Mine, is the republication of the book of George's lyrics, and this is a reprint from a couple of years ago, and it's very beautiful. But I also happen to have the original, from the original Big Leather Job. George would always call them Big Leather Jobs. That's why everybody now knows them as a Big Leather Job. And we all wanted to have our own Big Leather Job. And this is I Me Mine from George Harrison. George has smudged his signature. Smudge, smudge, ink, ink, know what I mean. George Harrison. I think that's very cute. And also inside this book is a picture of George and me doing the pirate sketch, the pirate song in Rutland Weekend Television, which is a song we wrote together. And here it's also reproduced in this, this more modern edition. And here you can see the BBC original Rutland Weekend Television, George Harrison Sings, and that's George's. That's George's handwriting. But anyway, there's the pirate song, one of our favourite songs ever. And if that wasn't enough, as a Christmas present one year, George went to Genesis and asked them to reproduce my filthy novel, Hello Sailor, and they made it into a big leather job. Look at that. Hello Sailor. The only copy in the entire world. And so if that wasn't enough, finally, Nick Roylance has producing for Genesis this year a big leather job of Always Look on the Bright Side of Life. Yeah, look at that. Always look on the bright side of life. That would make a good fucking song, that, wouldn't it? But look at this. That's pretty handsome, isn't it, eh? Look, it's got texture on it. Look at it. It's got grails. It's all gold. Limited edition of 500 numbered copies. And this is copy number 001. And that photograph was actually taken by Bill Wyman. You get goodies as well, look. My original lyrics of The Meaning of Life, first version of my Galaxy song. Then you get also the Order of the Rutland Goat. And that all comes complete with this wonderful, once-in-a-lifetime chance to buy this book. Always look on the bright side of life.